the mark of the beast and how close are we? I had a cartoon sent to me today that I posted above this live. Let me take a look over here on my other screen. I'm looking at my other screen here right now. Make sure I'm live here, and I will share my screen in a minute. Let me know that you can hear me if you're on here. Let me know that you can hear me. Just in the comments below, if you could. Say, hey, Jimmy, I can hear you. I can't hear you. I can see your beautiful face, but I can't hear you. And again, this is not about fear porn or fear mongering. I live in faith. I'm a warrior of the Most High, Yahuwah, and the creator of all, the word. And I'm not afraid of anything. I'm actually so excited because, you know, it's the darkest before the dawn. And I know a lot of people are freaking out right now. They're worried because things are getting shut down again. You know, people are putting mandatory masks. You know, folks, I have not been outside leaving my townhouse here in Austin, Texas for this whole year. Cindy and I were talking about it, and I haven't left yet this whole year. But it's quite interesting. Today, a friend of mine, Charlie Tyson, PM'd me through Facebook Messenger a cartoon. And let me show this cartoon to you. Let me share my screen here. And it is going to show my face. So hold on one second. Yeah. And then we'll go over here. So you can see me. Let me make sure. Let me move the StreamYard over here. I use the StreamYard. I like StreamYard because it allows you to not only be on with your face, but it also allows you to share your desktop. And Facebook doesn't allow that, the Facebook Live. So this cartoon got sent to me today from a friend of mine named Charlie Tyson. I love him, a good friend of mine in Florida. And, you know, you got to watch this cartoon, folks. I mean, the way that they're positioning for us to get this, you know, microchip or tattoo or whatever you want to call it, you know, within this cartoon itself, like it's a great thing. And, you know, how the government's talking about 23% of the population has it. And, you know, we're going to be getting more. Just watch this cartoon and share it. If you believe in this, you know, it's your personal preference whether you believe or you don't believe. But if you do believe in this, you can see that everything going on right now related to this virus, related to the unrest, you know, all of the violence that's coming from the folks that do not want America to be America. They want communism. They want socialism. They're going around and, you know, burning people's stuff down and tearing stuff up. And I mean, literally abusing elderly people, you know, abusing people. You see them attacking women and beating women down. You see them attacking elderly and beating elderly down. And, you know, one of the things I'm doing now is I'm involved in the Patriot side of the equation with helping them with their online presence, with SEO, with system optimization, all of that stuff. And of course, I have my company, Bodyline and Mastermind Webinars and Ultimate Success Club, and I love doing what I do. But also, I look at where we're at right now in history, in time. And in my 55 years, I've never seen the darkness, the dark side of the equation, right? You have the light and you have the darkness. I have a great image I want to show you real quick. And this is one of the things I'm thinking about putting a YouTube channel up. You know, you've got the darkness and you've got the light. And you've got the seen and you've got the unseen in this world. And most people, you know, a lot of them think, oh, well, that's just a bunch of hogwash and this and that. And, you know, everybody has their own opinion. I understand that. And everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not looking to stop anyone's opinion. And those of you that know me know I'm a very positive person. I'm always vibrating positivity. I attract things into my life. To, you know, I've been self-employed for over 23 years. I've got, over 7 streams of income coming in. My businesses are blossoming and booming. And I'm not saying that to brag. It's just, even with this, what we call pandemic or scamdemic or whatever you want to call this thing, I'm not saying there isn't a virus, but it's been blown completely out of proportion. And there was no reason to shut the economy down for it. I have friends all over the world because I built a huge network. I have over 5 million people in my database. And I'm hearing from friends over in Australia how literally only I think less than a couple hundred people have died from this virus, yet the whole country shut down. And then you look at different parts, different states in our country, and they're shutting everything down. And then they're talking about this tracing. They're talking about everybody needs to be vaccinated. They're coming out with this health tattoo, kind of like this video. If you watch this cartoon, it's basically the same exact thing that they're talking about doing, where you won't need, any, credit cards or wallet or even your cell phone, that everything would be stored on this, and this would be connected and into all the internet or whatever. And, with the nanobots that they're going to have in these vaccines and all this other crazy stuff, they're promising all these glorious things. And folks, this is not glorious in any way, shape, or form to be, to be forced to be vaccinated or forced to have a tattoo on your arm. And watching them because of, and I, just so you understand, I'm an American. I'm a human being. I'm part of the human race. I'm an ex-veteran, and I love this country. But not only do I love this country, I love the planet. I love the people on this planet, and I pray for them every day. I pray for all of you. All of you I pray for. I don't know all of your names, but I do pray for you. And there's so many things that are set up to divide us as a people. Religion is a dividing mechanism. Race is a dividing mechanism. Political parties is a dividing mechanism. Republican, Democrat, this, that. It's all about divide and conquer. And then to suppress people, like I have a lot of my friends that, they have lost their businesses, and the ones that have a business still open, now they're getting ready to shut down again. They're not going to make it through it. I mean, they've spent, 10, 20, 30 years building their business. And this is something else that I'm going to be talking about in the near future, about not putting all your eggs in one basket. I've never done it. I never will do it. I always have multiple streams of income. Again, I have over 7. My partner, Rob Forer, has over 20. I mean, he had to shut a couple down because of this situation, but he still has over 20 revenue streams. So, a lot of these people have put their life, their sweat, their blood, their tears, their money into their businesses just to see them be completely destroyed. And as you can see, my hair is getting a little bit longer. And I had posted a friend of mine, Rob Forer. I want to show you his post here. Let me pull Rob up. He had a great post, and it got a lot of likes and all of that. Let me pull him up here. I mean, Rob, I call him the king of SEO. This guy is a super affiliate in multiple companies. He's in the top 20 in multiple network marketing companies earner. And, he's been doing SEO, search engine optimization, for over, 1996 till now. So he is a master at it. But he's been putting some stuff up, and he put this one here that they're giving a 20, he's in Reno, Nevada, right? And in Nevada, and they're giving a $2,500 fine for people that do not wear masks. Now, again, if you want to wear masks, wear masks. I mean, that's your, right. You can wear a mask. You can not wear a mask. Myself, I choose not to wear one. And the reason I choose not to wear one, I'm pretty bullheaded. I'm born in May, so I'm born under the sign of Taurus. Not that I read horoscopes, I don't believe in them, but I'm pretty bullheaded, and I just will not do it. I will not wear a mask, and there's no science in it at all that shows me that I need to. But Rob put this up with his driver's license with a mask, and you can see over 65 comments. And one of the things that I put in there is I'll never wear one. And if they don't want to cut my hair because I won't wear a mask, then I'll let it grow down past my ass. And excuse my French, period. I will not wear one. And again, I don't criticize people that are wearing them, but a lot of people that are wearing them, I will say one thing. They will be the first ones to be running over here to get the mark, the digital tattoo, or whatever they're going to position it as, right? Right now, they're even talking about, oh, well, if you don't have the vaccine or you don't have this, tattoo or microchip or whatever they're going to go, well, then you might not be able to travel. You might not be able to do this. And it all will come at first voluntarily, right? But look at what's going on with the mask situation, right? People are getting beat up because they don't have a mask on. People are getting beat up because they're decided that they don't want to wear a mask. Now, the last time I looked around, we're in the United States of America. We have a Constitution, and I have a right to say what I want to say, and I have a right to protect my family and myself, which I will with deadly force. Anybody comes to my home trying to hurt myself or my wife and my children, my grown adult boys, they will be met with force that they've never even thought could happen to them. Okay, I will not tolerate that. I will die for my family. I will go to jail if I need to for my family. And again, I don't want to preach doom and gloom. That's not what this is all about. This is all about that if you're looking at what's going on, they're preparing. They've been doing this for decades. I've been talking about this for decades, and people thought, oh, Jimmy, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you can make millions online, but you're a little out there. You're a little whacked out. And now everything, and not that I knew this, you know what I mean? I learned this, right? And then, of course, through prayer and meditation and my spirit, and my, with the life force, the word, Yahuwah living inside of me with the spirit, of course, confirmation happens, right? But it's all playing out. It's all rolling out. And it's funny, Charlie sends me this video today, and it's all about pretty much the mark of the beast, whatever you want to call it, this mark that they're going to force on everybody to do commerce, to travel, to do all of that. And you can see that the one thing, again, I want to kick back here for a second. Let me, take off the screen here for 1 second so you can see my face. And maybe that's a good thing or a bad thing. But the one thing that I know, you can hear my wife singing in the background, and hopefully you can hear me. You can hear me okay. So let me pull this closer. You can hear my wife. She's singing her Spanish songs. So, I'm hoping that this is coming through loud and clear. And if not, turn up your speakers a little bit. But the one thing, again, is they want to divide and conquer us as a people. They want it to be based on race. They want it to be based on religion. They want it to be based on political parties. And a lot of people are buying into that. They're absolutely buying into it. And, if you look at the indoctrination that happens in our colleges, and where they're basically teaching that America is a horrible country that has basically raped, killed, pillaged, and looted everybody to get where they're at. And I'm not saying America's perfect in any way, shape, or form. I'm against anybody being ruled, okay? I don't want any ethnic group to be ruled. I don't want any human being to be ruled, right? We are given rights by the Creator, and we should be able to live our full potential, our destiny, what we were conceived and created for on this planet, right? And if we would, redirect all of these funding that's for weapons of warfare, United States, I think, has like over 1,000 bases or something around the world. There's no call for that. We don't need to be all around the world like that. We need to help clean up the oceans. We need to help end poverty. We need to get everybody in housing with electricity and food and water and take care of everybody. We shouldn't have anybody starving to death and dying. This planet can sustain, just from what I heard from the Amazon basin alone, could sustain 24 billion people. So lack and scarcity is also another lie, right? Keep the people in fear, keep the people fighting, keep the people divided, pump out all the false narratives, all the lies, all the hate, and keep that going so that you get these fights. You see these fights going on in the streets, and you got the vets marching, and then the Antifa people come after them, and then the vets retaliate and pretty much beat the living hell out of them. And what in my heart I worry about, and a friend of mine sent me some information yesterday that is pretty telling. Let me see if I can open it up real quick. I got to show it to you. It's pretty telling. Hold on, let me see here. Okay, and again, I don't have anything against any person. All right, I don't have anything against any person, right? I mean, I love all people, but if you come over and you want to kill me and my family because I believe in a certain way, then now you're violating my constitutional rights, okay? Now we got a problem, all right? And what these people don't understand is if they get the vets, the 22 million veterans in this country, and the patriots, if they fire them up by going out and attacking more and more people, it ain't even going to be a fight when it starts, okay? I mean, it will be a slaughter. And I don't want to see that. I really don't. But here's some things that I got sent to me yesterday. And because I'm helping leaders in the Patriot movement that are, trying to save this country, literally, trying to save this country. And again, I'm not about doom and gloom. I'm moving forward with my business. My businesses are doing great. Praise the Creator. I'm happy. I don't go to bed fearful. I'm loving life. I'm waiting for the Dominican Republic to open back up, waiting for the passport office to open back up, because my wife and I are going to be spending the winters down there, at least in Boca Chica and Samaná. So I'm loving life. I'm living life. I don't fear, okay? I'm a warrior, right? I don't fear anything. But let me show you some of the things that were sent to me. And it's pretty, this was a Twitter that was sent to me. And when you open this up, at a truck stop in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, notice the number of immense cost of the custom buses bringing in BLM, right? I'm not going to say the name. You can read it here. And Antifa. So, I don't know what their plans are, all right? But in another article here, and you can go see it, on Before It Was News. I mean, this is not, again, this is not something that I want to see, you know what I mean, at all. I pray that this doesn't happen. I really, truly pray that this doesn't happen. And I'm going to go ahead and shut that down because, Facebook is very prejudiced against, telling the truth, right? But I hope that doesn't happen. All right. I really, truly hope it doesn't happen. But the more, I've been going down the rabbit hole for decades, like I said. And now that I'm helping other patriots that, you know, have YouTube channels, 50,000, 100,000. You know, I'm talking to people that have YouTube channels in the hundreds of thousands, and they need help. They don't know how to do the things that I know how to do with optimization and lead generation and converting those leads into sales with good things, right? With good products, good services from good companies. You know, another friend of mine that's an influencer was talking yesterday about how you know, the Christian community continues to support these companies that really don't care about America and are basically funding these other groups that basically want to bring in socialism and communism. I mean, we've got to be careful where we're spending our money, me included. I mean, it's easy for us to go to Amazon, right? It's easy for us to go to Walmart. I was talking to my wife about this yesterday, and I was also talking to a friend of mine, Rob Four, about it. And he was saying, well, you know, Jimmy, if something is way more expensive, people are going to go to that same, you know, to that same place, right? They're going to go to, you know, to Walmart or to Amazon if they're, you know, going to pay 3 or 4 or 5 times more. But you really got to look at your spending, and wherever you can spend your money with good companies that care about the country, that care about freedom, that are doing the right thing, right? A lot of these big conglomerates, these Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies, and a lot of the Fortune 5,000 companies, they're owned by a handful of families, you know, maybe a couple handfuls, a couple dozen families that control all these companies. They control 80 cents of every dollar of profit made on the planet. And they control the money, the printing of the money, and all these different things. And they're, to us, you know, to them, we're just a bunch of scum. We're low-life feeders. They could care less if we're dead tomorrow, right? They can care less. So, folks, we are in a battle like we've never seen before. And one of the things I'm going to say, and, you know, there's a folks, one of the companies that, I'm not going to talk about which one, but one of the companies that we're building, Rob Four and I, the owner, one of the owners, before they came, they got a massive following. I mean, they're making $1 million some dollars a month in commission. One of the owners, she wasn't an owner before, she was an affiliate. And now the owner and her are married and been married for a while, have multiple children together. But a few months back, she said, you know what, I'm not going to be getting into controversy. I'm not going to be sharing all that stuff. And then about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I seen that she was put out a post that she is going to do it. And if people don't like it on her wall, then just don't follow her, right? And for years, I would never post a cartoon like what you're seeing here, right? I would never post this cartoon on here. I would never do it, right? I would never do a video like this. But the creator's been dealing with my heart, and, you know, for the last few years, I've been feeling with the blood moons and the Revelation 12 sign in the stars for the first time ever in 2017, and I think it was November. I've been really feeling that I can't be in the middle anymore. I've got to pick a side myself, and I am going to pick love and light and righteousness over darkness. And when you look at what's going on, you can clearly see who's in the light and who's in the dark. And as we get closer to this election, the heat is going to be turned up like you don't even understand, okay? They are going to be pulling out every single thing they can to try to stop this election. Again, we got a two-party system, which is so corrupt. These people, they're in office. They make 150, 175K. Next thing you know, they're worth 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 million, 150 million. Come on, folks. How do you think they got that money? They're doing things that we cannot do. They're doing things that would put us in prison. So there's a two-tier justice system in this country, one for them and one for the rest of us. The political establishment on both sides of the aisle, on the two-party control grid, most of these people, I'm not saying all of them, but a big part of them are just so corrupt and so corrupt to the core. And then there's other things as I'm getting intel by helping these other people. And again, you know, there's a lot of information out there. It's easy to get confused about what's real and what's not, right? I mean, it's easy to get confused. But when you start looking at this information and you start looking at what's coming up, and, you know, a lot of this stuff I've known for years. You know, I've known about what has been going on with children for literally thousands of years. If you read the Bible, which there's a lot of books missing from the Bible. I'm reading 45 books right now that were missing from the Bible, like Enoch and the book of Mary and the book of Adam and Eve and all of that. And there's a lot of information in there. I can see why they don't want any of us to know it. But it's always been going on where people have been, you know, they used to sacrifice the children and burn them for Baal and Moloch, right? They burn them alive. So, you know, things are starting to come to the surface. Yahuwah, which is the creator, some people call him or her, the entity God, okay? I call the entity Yahuwah, the life force, the word. And all this stuff is coming to the surface. And a lot of people are just devastated. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to say. But I can tell you this. This is my office here. And in my corner, I have my chair over there. Let me show you. Let me pull my screen out of here real quick. So over there, you can see my chair and my little table, okay? And every morning, I will spend the first hour and a half. Let me put this back up. Make sure I got it. I will spend my first hour and a half in prayer and meditation, building a relationship with the creator of everything, okay? The creator of everything. And it's so important to do that. It's so important to dedicate time to the creator and to Yahushua Christ, and get on your knees and pray for yourself, your family, and the people of this planet and our country. If you live here, your country, I pray for the whole world, right? But start dedicating some time. Turn off the freaking TV set. They're pumping 440 hertz at you like no tomorrow. 440 hertz makes you feel fearful, makes you anxious, makes you, it's just bad, really bad. They know it. The DOD and the Rockefeller Foundation studied it. And they knew if they went from 444 hertz, which makes you feel great, makes you feel confident, makes you feel energized, all of that, they just knock it down 4 hertz, and basically it had the complete opposite effect. So you really, truly need to start spending time with the creator and having a conversation like I'm having with you right now. I believe, you know, for many years, I never got on my knees for nobody, okay? I'll get on my knees for no man, no woman, no, nothing like that. But a couple years ago, Yahuwah was dealing with me about showing the respect and getting on my knees and surrendering, you know, his will for my life. And I can't tell you how that opens up, just like, you know, law of attraction, positive vibration, you know, you like attracts like. So if I'm negative and, you know, I'm doing this or I'm doing that, I'm attracting more negativity. So you gotta make sure that you're, you know, even though positive vibration is much more powerful than negative vibration, you want to keep yourself in a positive vibration. Again, this stuff doesn't scare me. I'm just putting this video out to, you know, talk about it because I feel I need to talk about it. And I know a lot of other people are talking about it. There's a lot of people on YouTube, Facebook, all over the place talking about what's going on. And again, you don't need to be fearful, right? You do not need to be fearful. I will never accept a forced vaccination. I will never accept a forced microchip, tattoo, whatever you want to call it. It ain't happening with me. Now, maybe once they pull my dead body out of this house, which then I'm in paradise, I'm good. Maybe they could do it there just to say they did it. I don't know. But if we stick together for righteousness, for light, for the love of humanity and the people, we can stop this from happening. We can stop this from happening. So I'm going to be building out a whole Patriot network with a bunch of videos of Patriots that I like, that I believe that are, nobody's 100% accurate now, okay? But I believe their intel and their feeling, you know, some of these are what you would call Christian patriots that are getting inspiration from the spirit, from the creator spirit, and putting that out there. And I've been following them for years. And, you know, a lot of the information they put out there has been accurate. And then there's some that, you know, are not of any religion, of any, you know, denomination or anything like that, that are putting information out there that have been accurate. And I'm going to be building a platform where I can showcase these people and help them with their rankings and their SEO and all of that, to do my part. Because I'm not going to sit here, even though my companies take up a lot of my time, I'm not going to sit here idly by and watch this whole thing roll in. And next thing I know, people are getting pulled out of their homes and everything because they don't want to take a vaccination or they don't want to get the tattoo. Folks, they're programming us on TV about the virus and the movies. Look at this cartoon. Watch this cartoon. You know what? I'm going to watch this cartoon right now with you. I'm going to watch this cartoon right now with you. Hold on. Let me turn it on. Now watch this. I'm going to open this up. Hold on. I'm going to open it up. Hold on. Let me go back. I'm going to watch this cartoon with you. So there it is. And let me turn it up.
Charter City is stunned by the sudden rollout of Rook Unlimited's most fantastic device ever. The Smart Mark. Throw your other devices away, because the Smart Mark is more than just a phone. It's part of you. Use it as cash. Book your travel. And even shoot video. Distribution points are all over the city. And don't let the lines discourage you. The Rook Unlimited Smart Mark is worth the wait. I never realized how wonderful technology could make me feel. The Smart Mark has brought order to my life. And the best part? It's absolutely free. A gift of thanks to our city from Rook Unlimited.
23% of the population has been given the Smart Mark #1.
Time to test our system, #6. The Flex Fighters are out there somewhere, teaming up with Jonathan Rook. Let's put our new recruits to work. Suffer.
We should find the Flex Fighters.
Okay, I'm not gonna watch it all, but this little bit, you need to watch this. Watch it all the way through. And again, this idea is going to be sold based on it's cool, it's technology, man. It's great, it's groovy, it's cool. You know, you can film people with it. You can buy with it. You can travel with it. You don't need anything, man. You can check in to the internet. You can see in your mind everything, man. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. That's how they're going to sell it. And they're preparing everybody for it. And this whole situation right now with wear a mask, don't wear a mask. First they're saying a mask won't work. Then they're saying, oh, you need to have a mask and all of these different things. They're seeing who will follow their orders. Who will follow their orders. And again, you can wear a mask. Absolutely, wear a mask. If you feel that you need to, wear one. I know people that don't believe in it, but they wear it because, they've been in the community for, 30 years and they don't want to go to the grocery store and create controversy or be attacked and all of that. And I get that. I'm just not going to go to the grocery store. I'm just not going to go outside and put myself into that situation because I know me. You come up and try to attack me, I'm going to just dismantle you like that. I mean, it's going to be quick and it's going to be very, 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 very unpleasant for that person or people. Okay. But I'm not going to put myself in that position. And I watch people getting attacked because they're not wearing a mask by people that are wearing a mask. It's just ridiculous. Or a certain life matters over everyone else's lives. It's just, it's or a party over this party or a religion over this religion. It's all a setup, folks. Wake up. Wake up. Now, again, will I stop doing commerce? Will I stop building my business? Will I stop doing all that? No, I know. I mean, Rob Four and I are coming out next month with the ultimatesuccessclub.com, a free training platform that helps people build multiple streams of income. You don't have to join them all. You don't have to pay for them all. There's a lot of affiliate programs like web hosting and video creation and all of these different kind of email SMTP and all this stuff that you need to have when you run a business, stuff that I pay for and my partners pay for right now every month. Rob has over 20 streams of income. So we're going to continue to move forward. Yahuwah willing that I'm alive tomorrow because, you don't even know if you're alive in 5 minutes from now. The only sure thing in life is death. Okay. Everything else is not sure, right? But as long as I'm still here and Rob's still here, we're moving forward with our plans to help people be able to work from home and be able to build multiple streams of income. So I'm not sitting here telling everybody, oh, go cry and hide in your closet or your basement and, hold on to your gun and all. Not that I don't have my guns right near me, because I do, okay? But you can move forward in life. And we can refuse this. We don't have to accept this. We don't. And I know 22 million veterans that won't accept it. And you know how many more patriots there are out there? Tens of millions. A police officer said that if this thing continues to go the way it is, and the patriots and the veterans stand up, that they'll end it within 48 hours. Oh, I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. It will be ended that quick. Okay. It will be. And you can see people there, I'm very proud of the patriots. I'm very proud of the veterans. They've really held themselves, without getting, going out there, because you see all this stuff on TV with, businesses burning, they claim that they care about a certain ethnic group, but yet they're burning their businesses to the ground. They're just burning their businesses to the ground. They're destroying everything that they've got, destroying the whole neighborhood, where the big businesses, they don't even want to be there no more. So they're just killing the whole community, but yet they care about that people. They care about a certain ethnic group, right? Whether it's black, whether it's white, whether it's Asian, whether it's Latino. My house is filled with Latinos. My wife is Latin, 100%. My children are half Latino. My grandchildren are Asian and black or African American, however you want to hear it. No disrespect, no insult attended in anything. But, black, white, Asian, Latino, no. Humans. We're all human beings. You're either living in the light or you're living in the darkness. You need to make sure you pick a side where you want to go. The Creator is going to hold everybody accountable. And all these people that are laughing and thinking that the Creator is BS and all that, they're going to find out real soon. And at the end of the day, when they're sitting in eternal damnation, they can think about all of that, right? You know, communism and socialism does not work. You got people in Venezuela, and I'm saying that wrong, Venezuela, that are eating out of garbage trucks, that are eating out of landfills. One of the richest countries in Latin America at one time now is poverty stricken. And this is what they want to do to America, folks. They want to destroy it. Because once you take America down, once you take the United States down, the rest of the world will fall like dominoes. It'll be done. It'll be over, okay? So America is really the last superpower that these people that live in the dark, that are not of the light, that feed off of death, off of starvation, off of negativity. Their energy that they love is the negative energy. The energy that I love is the positive energy, the light, the love, loving my brothers and sisters, my fellow humans, not classifying people, loving them regardless of what color their skin is. Who cares? Who cares? We're humans. What is in your heart? What kind of person are you? That's what matters. So I just wanted to put these words out there. Hopefully they've helped some of you. I love you all. And I'm sending love and light to you every single day. If you're a hater and you want to write nasty stuff in the comments, I'll just delete you. Unfriend me, because I have no interest in people in the dark that want to run around beating old people up, beating women down, burning stuff up, you know, who think they're owed something for something that happened, you know, a long time ago that hasn't happened to them. And, you know, it's a horrible thing. Anything to deal with slavery was a horrible thing. Whether you're black, whether you were Spanish, whether you're white. I mean, the Romans had all colors of slavery, okay? It's a horrible thing. It's a disgusting thing. Should have never happened. It's a sinful thing. But it doesn't give people the right to go burn stuff down and attack people for no reason and brutalize people. Doesn't. And most of these people you're looking at are getting paid to do that, okay? They're getting paid to do that. It's disgusting. So again, love and light to you. I've got a lot of good stuff that is coming out. I still got my eyes, so I got a little bit of allergies here. I got a lot of good stuff coming out. My partner, Rob Ford. We got a lot of great stuff coming out. So stay tuned for that. But get on your knees, build a relationship with the Creator, spend time with Him. Do that. And I know I got a little bit of shine here from my window open, but do that. Have Him close the doors that He doesn't want open for you and open the ones that He does. And everything will be fine. Have faith and never give in to accepting any kind of mark. Don't do it. So love and light to you all. Talk to you later. Have a wonderful and blessed day.